Page 16, the old mill. 2/4 time. We only have to count to 2. Got eighth notes all over the place. So let's take this one hand at a time, make sure we got it right first. Right hand, you've got E on, or third finger on E, so you're here, B and C position still. And it's just quarter notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then we got eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And that's really about all it is. To get down to the bottom, I'm going to take those last two measures when I talk both hands together. Left hand, eighth notes, 1 and 2 and. And I'm just alternating. I'm rotating the weight from one finger to the other. I'm not holding the hand still and trying to do it with the fingers. It's just a slight rotating motion. It's not a big one, it's just a slight You can hardly see it. I can exaggerate it for the camera, but really it's just a small motion. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. This is all you're doing. Second line you got B's. And again, I'm just rotating here from finger to finger. I'm transferring weight from finger to finger is all it is. Third line, back to C. Okay. Put the hands together, huh? Hits. Down to the last line now. Here. Eighth notes, 1 and 2, and the whole thing is the. They have an LH for left hand. Well, that's fine because you can play. You're in this position. You can play that middle C with the right hand, but you're telling you use the left hand. You see, just because a note's written in one staff or the other doesn't mean you have to use that hand. So just because that C is in the lower staff doesn't mean you have to use left hand. You could, if you can, it's more convenient for you to use right hand, you use right hand. But they're telling you specifically here, use the left hand. So go ahead. And let's see, and hold that down when you play the last note. So for one beat or so, they're all down. That fermata there, and the quarter note in the right hand, I'm going to hold that 2 counts instead of 1, so it'd be 1 and 2 and hold and off, like so. Just an extra beat on that. If you're not playing with a metronome, you just hold it down until it feels right, and then you let go. Whatever feels right. Come on. A lot of feeling going on. Then go back and add the staccatos and stuff. So here it's you got connected in the left hand and disconnected in the right. Good luck with that. See, like so? So that takes some practice to learn to do one thing in one hand and something totally different in the other. But work at it because it's important that you develop that. We need to develop independence of the hands eventually. Now the last measure on the first line and third line, you have an accent. Give it a little extra. Give a little extra just on that one note. Same thing in the third line. In the left hand, they've got slurs over each line. I'm going to suggest to you, you play the left hand as though the whole thing is slurred until you get to the last 2 measures at the bottom. Just connect that left hand totally, all the way through. When you get done with the first line, go to the second, just keep it connected. Don't lift up in the left hand. But the slurs in the right hand, we need to do those. So lift up on those. At the end of each line, lift up before you play the next note. So there's like a breath. And then we go back and we can add the dynamics. You're starting out soft, and that is the right hand. The left hand has to be very soft. You'll have to decide what soft is. I don't know what soft is. Somewhere down here. Now the second line, you're going to crescendo up to maybe a moderately loud in the third measure, but don't get there until you get here. That's where you're moderately loud. So it's a little louder. Come back down. last line, is starting soft and getting softer, but I suggest you come up, get a little louder, start the last line a little louder, maybe moderately soft, so you got more room to get soft. So it's here, soft, and you end it really, really soft. How soft can you play? So it's softer, softer. I do it like one measure at a time. I just try and get a little softer each time. So you're really soft at the end. I don't know why, but that's what they wrote, so okay. Speed-wise, it says fast. I don't know how fast fast is. There's no word, you're not singing it. How fast is it? What feels right? And this comes over time. When you get to know it, you'll get to feel in the music, and you'll feel it fast. But it has to be accurate, it has to be controlled. And those eighth notes have to be even, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So when you start getting jagged and out of control, that's too fast. Slow it down. Everybody will have a different fast, is what I'm saying. You have to decide what's fast for you for now. As you get better at piano, your fast will get faster. But right now, what's fast for you? That's good enough. I'd like to play this with you slowly. I'm going to give us 4 counts because I don't know if 2 counts is enough. So ready, go, and you go. I'll give us 4 counts. Now let's just play this really slowly together. I'm not going to do the dynamics, just the notes and the rhythms. So your middle C position. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and